Hi, my name is Leanna Woodard, and I am doing a speech tonight for communications on dialysis and how it works. And so my audience is here. This is Benjamin and my husband Slade, and we have Brianna on FaceTime. So these are my three audience members, and we are going to start talking about dialysis. And you guys were, never mind. Okay, so we have this. My name is Leanna Woodard, and tonight I am doing my speech for communications on dialysis and how it works. So here I have my three audience members. This is my husband Slade, Brianna on FaceTime, and Benjamin. And we are going to be learning about the process of dialysis. So the thing about dialysis is that it affects roughly 660,000 people in the United States every year. And 468,000 of those people rely on dialysis to survive. Because the thing about kidney failure is, which is why people have to undergo dialysis, is that it is not curable. Even with a kidney transplant, it usually ends up being something that you have to live with for life. And it's kind of sad, but there are a lot of modern medicine things that make it a lot better. So what is kidney failure? So kidney failure is when your kidneys begin to shut down and they cannot process your blood and remove the toxins from it like they're supposed to anymore. And it's technically defined by your kidneys dropping to 10 to 15% of function instead of their normal 100%. So this is also called end-stage renal disease in some places. It's interchangeable. You can call it either way. And it is caused by a lot of different things. So it can be caused by heart attack. It can be caused by decreased blood flow to your kidneys. It can be caused by disease. It can be caused by urinary tract problems. And dialysis is usually pretty much the only way to treat it. But it's really good because it's gotten a lot better throughout the years. So what I have behind me right here, sorry, I just had to fix my screen. So what I have behind me right here is a chart. And I got this off the internet. I put the citation in my works cited, but I just kind of copied a chart off of a really reputable website. So basically what we have here is a dialysis setup. So the dialysis setup, here's our arm, and we're going to figure out how the dialysis process works. So what you do is they have to make an incision into the arm, into a blood vessel. And that's what this is right here. This area, it's going from the arm up into the dialyzer. And in the middle of the dialyzer, it's two different liquids. So your blood, the dirty blood that's coming out of the patient, that contains all the excess toxins and things like that, is coming out of the patient. And below that is going to be the dialysis liquid. And before you do dialysis, anytime you have to draw labs to see what kind of dialysis liquid you need, because they can make different kinds of dialysis baths. So you have your liquid that's specialized to either help you get more things into the blood or take things out of the blood, or maybe both. So we have the blood coming out of the patient, and through this semi-permeable membrane, the toxins in the blood are going to move from a place of high concentration to low concentration. So they're going to move into the dialysis liquid. And all of the waste is going to move. There's two different filters. So all of the waste will move into one filter. And then fresh dialysate will come out of the other filter and go up through the semi-permeable membrane with the clean blood. And then we'll return to the patient. So this is a really, really cool process. I'm really passionate about it. I learned about it in chemistry this semester, and I thought it was incredible. So as far as like what stays in the blood, you definitely keep your red blood cells. You keep a lot of proteins, and the things that leave are usually like excess urea, creatinine, excess sodium. But dialysis doesn't just take things out of the blood. It also helps you get other things into the blood. So as far as that goes, the other thing about it is sometimes it's a really difficult thing to live with. Dialysis affects a lot of people and their families because it is a big It is a big jump. You have to attend dialysis 3 to 4 times a week for 34 hours at a time. So it is a long process, and a lot of people are really disheartened by it. But it is completely necessary. You can't skip a treatment. And it can be really difficult for families to deal with because undergoing dialysis can make you dizzy, it can make you nauseous, it can give you headaches because you are taking a lot of different things out of your blood. And I mean, you don't feel great either beforehand because you have an excess of toxins in your blood. But it can be a very difficult thing for families to adjust to, and it can be difficult to watch your family suffer. And I mean, it's difficult for people with dialysis to keep jobs and to work around their schedule. But I mean, overall, it is something that you have to keep in mind for the welfare of the patient. I just think it's incredible that we have something that can save people's lives, that is a machine that can filter your blood for you in a way that your kidneys no longer can. So I just think that that's an incredible thing. And it may be hard for families to deal with, but it is ultimately in the best interest of the patient. So that is the end of my speech, and I hope that you have a general understanding of dialysis and how it works and how it affects the patients and their families. And here are my people. Where's Bree? She went to the bathroom. Oh, she went to the bathroom. Okay. So that's all. Thank you.